prolonged sabbaticals. I'm done, so done. Padded walls, bed spins, in flux, highly reactive. Don't snap, won't snap. Psychoactive, won't be your captive. Won't be your pawn, your thrall, your detainee. Won't be your bed bouncer, who is normal. Won't be jacket strapped, captivated. I won't be capsized, I'm activated. Reckless flex, overly combative. 'Cause I'm done being your captive. Can't snap, won't snap, hyperreactive. I'm no one's captive. Get up, step back, what is normal? Break free, I'm no one's captive. No dead weight, freak out, static inertia. Welcome to the new normal. Can't be your pawn, your thrall, your detainee. I'm not your bed bouncer, 'cause who is normal? No longer your padded wall submissive. Your straight jacket drudge, you hesitated. There's a new dawn, and now I'm endless strong. I won't be your captive, I'm activated. I won't be your captive, I'm no one's captive. I won't be held anyone's captive, not again, never again. No red pills, blue pills, prolonged sabbaticals. I'm done, so done. Padded walls, bed spins, in flux, highly reactive. Don't snap, won't
Alright, let's see. Alright, I think we're good. Hello everybody, good afternoon and welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be doing, finishing up with the last of the Mass Effect trilogy, Mass Effect 3. A game that I do generally enjoy, but it definitely has some of its faults. But one thing I will say about this, gameplay is definitely the best of the trilogy, and I'd say for a reason. Now I'll show you. And again, as far as last week, again, I do apologize for kind of flip-flopping on the stream there. Weekend was way more hectic than I was anticipating. Hopefully, at least for this week, it should be a little more consistent. And of course, my last thing before I begin, I unfortunately will not be able to stream this Thursday. That I will be making as a consistent change. However, I will see about streaming Saturday as per usual. I may stream Friday potentially to kind of help with the stream schedule of 3 days per week. But we'll see. With that, I hope you guys are all enjoying this. And if you are, feel free to, be sure to follow me on social media. And with that in mind, let's get started. Yep. So yeah, kind of a recap so far. Ragnar Queen from the first game is saved. And on Vermeer, I saved Ashley instead of Caden. Council's saved. Mainland status kept, which that's going to be important here later on. Rex is alive, of course. And then Mass Effect 2. Rewrite the Geth Heretics, which was from Legion's Loyalty mission, which I do believe is a big contributor later on. Collector base destroyed. Because the Human Reaper, no. That needed to be completely destroyed. Survive the suicide mission with 12 squad mates, which is the maximum amount. Meaning everyone from that mission survived. Romance Ashley in the first, but no one in Mass Effect 2. Begin. Yep, accept imported face. Yep. Yeah. Leaving it untouched, not really looking to change it. Right. But yeah, there's a couple things that are kind of different with this game. Most of the classes, I'm pretty sure all of them do get like one new ability. Some of them just like grenades, others are like an actual additional thing. Like engineers having 2 turrets now. Well, a combat drone and a turret, stationary turret. And most of these classes having grenades. But of course, Vanguard and Infiltrator, though, they do not get grenades. Oh, I do apologize, folks. I got a call here. I should be back soon enough. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about the delay there, folks. But, yeah, anyways. Done Sentinel for the first 2 games. Might as well be Sentinel for the 3rd. Bringing both tech and biotic abilities. Let's begin.
How bad is it?
Bad. We just lost contact with 2 of our deep space outposts. There's something massive on long-range scanners.
Is this what Shepard warned us about?
I'd stake my life on it.
Yep.
How long do we have?
Not long. I sent word. The fleet's immobilizing.
God
Alright.
help us all.
The Reapers are coming. Yep. Now all they got right now is to launch a full-scale assault to try and end all sentient life. But this time will be different. Because they're not getting the chance at all. Yep, they'll okay.
Commander, you're not supposed to call me that anymore, James.
Yeah,
Not supposed to
considering
salute
he's
you
under
either.
house arrest.
We gotta go. The defense committee wants to see you.
Sounds important. What's going on?
Couldn't say. Just told me they needed you. Now.
That's vague. Anderson.
Admiral?
You look good, Shepard. Maybe a little soft around the edges. I've been holding up since being relieved from duty.
It's not so bad once you get used to the hot food and soft beds.
Yeah.
We'll get it sorted out.
What's going on? Why is everyone in such a hurry?
Admiral Hackett's mobilizing the fleets. I'm guessing word's made it to Alliance Command. Something big's headed our way.
Very big.
The Reapers?
We don't know. Not for certain.
What else could it be?
If I knew that.
You know we're not ready if it is then. Not by a long shot.
Nope.
Tell that to the Defense Committee.
Unless we're planning to talk the Reapers to death, the committee is a waste of time.
They're just scared. None of them have seen what you've seen. You've faced down a Reaper. Hell, you spoke to one, then blew the damn thing up.
Had to.
You've seen how they harvest us, what they plan to do to us. You know more about this enemy than anyone.
That why they grounded me? Took away my ship?
You know that's not true. When you blew up the Batarian relay, hundreds of thousands of Batarians died.
It was that or let the Reapers walk through our back door.
Yep.
I know that, Shepard. And so does the committee. If it wasn't for that, you'd have been court-martialed and left to rot in the brig.
That and your good word?
Yeah, I trust you, Shepard. And so does the committee.
I'm just a soldier, Anderson. I'm no politician.
Hell
I don't need you
no.
to be either. I just need you to do whatever the hell it takes to help us stop the Reapers.
They're expecting you to, Admiral.
Yep.
Good luck in there, Shepard.
Yeah.
Anderson?
Oh.
Shepard.
Williams.
Ashley.
By Ashley.
Lieutenant Commander, how'd it go in there?
I can never tell with them. I'm just waiting for orders now.
Lieutenant Commander.
You hadn't heard.
Nope.
No, I hadn't.
Sorry, Shepard. It's been... well...
That's okay. Just glad I bumped into you, Ash.
Me too.
Admiral,
Come on.
Yeah.
You know the commander?
I used to.
Now, it's funny, is like between Kane and Williams, it's different. Ashley is lieutenant commander, whereas Kane Alenko is major.
Admiral Anderson. Shepard.
What's the situation?
We were hoping you would tell us.
Oh, time to be blunt.
Coming in are unlike anything we've seen. Whole colonies have gone dark. We've lost contact with everything beyond the Soul Relay.
Whatever this is, it's incomprehensibly powerful.
You brought me here to confirm what you already know. The Reapers are here.
Yep.
Then, how do we stop them?
Ain't
Stop
that
them.
simple.
This isn't about strategy or tactics. This is about survival.
Oh. Hello
The
there,
Reapers are more
Juvenutes.
advanced than we are.
Welcome to the
More
stream.
powerful, more intelligent. They don't fear us. And they'll never take pity on us.
But there must be some way.
Oh, there's a way to win.
If we're gonna have any chance at surviving this, we have to stand together.
Do have a bit of weird notification glitches,
That's our plan?
but I
Admiral,
did
we've
see the
lost
message
contact
there,
with the
Juvenutes. How fair? Everything's
They
going
couldn't
around on
be
your
close
end?
already.
How you doing?
How they get past our defenses?
Sir, UK headquarters has a visual.
Oh, here comes the good part. At least, what's good. Well.
Why haven't we heard from Admiral Hackett?
Oh, that's not good.
What do we do?
Oh,
The only thing we can. We fight, or we die.
oh, we're just gonna say that.
We should get to the Normandy.
I'll explain in a second once I get to a good pausing point.
Oh my god.
Yep. Ooh.
Shepard! 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 Come on, get up. Here, take this. We've got to get moving.
Mm-hmm.
This is Admiral Anderson. Report in, anyone. Lieutenant Commander Williams, is that you? What's your status? I can't raise the Normandy. You'll have to contact him. We'll meet you at the landing zone. Anderson out. They're massive. Come on, Shepard. Ashley's headed to the Normandy.
Well, that's a sight to see. But was I? Oh, yeah. It does look like I do appear to have some issues with notifications here. Okay. Alright, so as far as the alerts there, Juvenutes, I do see that they are technically coming up from my OBS. But as far as the main chat filter... Oh, yeah. So yeah, the alerts I am technically still seeing from OBS, but I do have a separate chat box that lets me know of the automated bots and also people responding, which I do not see for some reason. So yeah, if I miss some chats, I unfortunately miss them because the chat box is closest to my main screen compared to the screen of the OBS. But at the very least, it's good to know that the alerts are coming up in general. It is very odd indeed there, G-Minutes. Very odd.
Pick us up if we can get to the spaceport. Let's move.
Wow. Okay.
Let's move. Look out!
Whoa.
How do you stop something so powerful?
You find a way.
Take a running jump. It's farther than it looks.
Alright, talk about closing and opening the multi-chat.
Come on, let's go.
I wonder, is that what you're referring to? Yeah, let me see if I could try to fix this. Okay. Alright, yeah, let me see if I could try to open up the multi-chat here. Yep. File. Let's see. Let me see if I could add it. Yeah, 1 second. Let me see if I can try to fix this. Alright, well, unfortunately, it doesn't look like I'm able to... Yeah, sorry, folks, doesn't look like I'll be able to get the multi-chat working for now. Hopefully I'll catch you guys' chats here and there, but doesn't look like I'm able to find it at the moment.
Come on. We'll have to go this way.
Oh, yep.
Looks clear. Let's go. Come on, let's keep moving. Lieutenant Commander,
the tech armor.
you read me? I'm patching in Shepard.
We're almost to the Normandy. I've got Lieutenant Vega with me, but we're taking heavy fire.
Husks, take him out.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Wait. I'm level 30 already? Well then. Damage or radius? That's a good question. That's a good question. Alrighty there, Juno. How you have fun? Oh, that's a... Oh, yeah. Oh, there's melee damage bonuses. That's interesting. Increase damage protection by 20% for 30 seconds after killing an enemy with a melee. Or just a flat. I probably wouldn't use melee that heavily, though. I would rather keep my shields up, especially with the context of tech arm. Melee damage. I'd say power damage is important. And I'd say the damage reduction is fine, but definitely reduce. Well, if there's opportunity to further improve everything. Yeah. I'll just leave it as it. All that is viewed.
Shoot him! I'm out of ammo. Come on, we gotta move.
Yeah, let's head down. Oh yeah. Oh, the mapping's still the same. In that case.
Have to take these things out the old-fashioned way.
Oh yeah. Heavy melee. Wait, hold on.
Gotta find a way out of here.
Huh. Just that heavy melee. I thought it was gonna be something else different for the Sentinels, considering, you know, considering the fact that the Sentinels, I don't know, they don't seem like the melee kind of thing.
Watch it.
Can I open? Come on.
Through this way.
Huh?
Hey. It's okay.
Everyone's dying.
Ooh.
Come here. I need to get you someplace safe. Take my hand.
You can't help me.
Shepard! In here.
He was there for a moment and then gone.
This is a goddamn mess. Every minute these machines are here, thousands of innocent people die. I won't be responsible.
Yeah.
It's hard enough fighting a war, but it's worse knowing no matter how hard you try, you can't save them all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They get so fast. I thought we'd have more time.
Yeah.
We knew they were coming.
And they still just cut through our defenses. We need to go to the Citadel. Talk to the Council.
The Citadel? The fight's here.
It'll be everywhere soon enough.
Right.
You said it yourself. The Reapers will destroy everything if we don't stop them.
Yeah.
The Council has to help us. You sure about that? No, but you're a Council Spectre. That has to count for something.
And it did save him.
Gotcha!
Thanks. I owe you one.
More than one.
Yeah.
Reload, let's keep moving. Lieutenant Commander Williams, we're in sight of the spaceport.
Jeez, so many
ETA
freaking
3 minutes.
Reapers. It's
We
wild.
made it to the Normandy, taking heavy fire. Oh god! They're gonna take down that dreadnought. Invasive maneuvers.
Lieutenant Commander, Ashley!
Yeah. Yeah, say power damage. Yeah. Reduce power. Oh, there's a power speed penalty when having it on. Ooh. Didn't even know that. Well,
Damn it,
it's
there
probably
we
to
go.
balance out the infinite duration of the tech armor. Going down.
Normandy, we're going to reroute. Do you copy? Normandy, come in. Friendlies.
You
Yep.
two all right? Get down, they'll see you.
Yeah, all kinds of monsters involved.
Keep your head down. Nice stop. Finish them all. Over here.
Alright. Well,
What happened here?
Our gunship was shot down. We barely made it.
yep.
You have a radio? We're trying to contact our ship.
No. There's one in the gunship, but it's gonna be crawling with those things.
Not that there's a choice.
Stay here, son. We'll get you out of here. Come on. Let's get to that gunship.
Yep. The crash site. I mean, not that I need this, but... Yeah, just fly right across the board because we're not going to have them for long. Yeah, I know. Oh, crap. Damn, this tech armor is way better in 3. God damn. I mean, granted, I'm playing on normal. Aren't I playing on normal? That might explain it. Normal. Yeah, even on normal, this tech armor is actually surviving. Right. Might as well pick it up.
Normandy, this is Anderson. Do you read?
Admiral, what's your location?
By a downed gunship in the harbor. I'm activating his distress beacon. Send support. We've got wounded down here.
Yep.
Lieutenant! Damn it! I lost the signal.
Let's hope that beacon does its job.
Yep.
And fast.
I will say that recharge delay of 1.95. Still need a hide though. Gotta be careful.
Hope they get there soon.
You and me both.
I don't have the lift grenade yet. Get rid of him. Come on, come on, come on. Scared to keep coming. Come on. Come on, you bastards! Welcome to the Mile High Club. Destination, your death.
Running out of ammo.
Yeah, running out of ammo too. Yeah, I'm out. I'm out too.
Cavalry's here, gentlemen.
That damn time. Yep.
About time.
Yep, the Normandy SR2. Now
Let's
back
go.
to Alliance colors. Yep, right now I need to get it. Now I need to get out of there.
Welcome back, Shepard.
Thanks.
Shepard!
Come on.
I'm not going. You saw those men back there. There's a million more like them, and they need a leader.
We're in this fight together, Anderson.
It's a fight we can't win. Not without help. We need every species and all their ships to even have a chance at defeating the Reapers. Talk to the Council. Convince them to help us.
What if they won't listen?
Then make them listen. Now go! That's an order.
I don't take orders from you anymore, remember?
Huh.
Consider yourself reinstated. Commander,
Yep.
you know what you have to do.
I'll be back for you, and I'll bring every fleet I can. Good luck.
You too, Shepard.
Yep. This is definitely a hell of an intro to have, I will say. Seeing all the destruction, the chaos from the Reapers on Earth. I will say, for the faults that some of the faults this game has, it still has a lot of good ones. Yep. Yeah, that one kid was in one of those transports. Certainly hell. Mm-hmm. Yep, and now I need to get to the council and convince them.
What the hell's going on? Where's Anderson? Where are we going? Hey!
We're leaving.
Leaving?
What's going on?
Anderson wants us to go to the Citadel. Get help for the fight.
Bullshit, he wouldn't order us to leave.
Can't say I like it either.
We don't have a choice. Without help, this war's already over.
Forget it. Drop me off some...
Enough! Don't you think I'd rather stay and fight? We're going to the Citadel. You want out, you can catch a ride back from there.
Commander,
Yep.
Joker, that you?
alive and kicking. Got an emergency transmission from Admiral Hackett for you.
Oh, this would be good.
Patch it through.
Shepard, sustained heavy losses. The force was overwhelming. There's no way we can defeat them conventionally.
Anderson's already ordered me to the Citadel to talk to the Council.
First, I need you to Alliance outpost on Mars. We lose control of the system.
Yes, sir.
Been researching the Prothean archives with Dr. Tassoni.
I need to get Liara then.
Found a way to stop the Reapers. The only way to stop them. Contact
That is
soon.
very rough
Check it out.
punch, but
Joker,
then again, the Reapers
set a
are
course for the
jamming
Mars
them.
archives.
Mars. Roger that.
This is loco.
Why Mars? What does he think we'll find there?
I don't know yet. But if it helps us win this war,
Yep.
grab your gear.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's get there. Also, I do kind of like the service look of the Normandy SR2. But I mean, the Alliance version of the SR2 is still just as good.
I've been trying to reach Mars on secure channels. No one's answering.
Any sign of Reaper activity?
Negative.
Good.
Edie?
The base appears to be online. It's possible the inhabitants were evacuated.
Oh
We'll know
boy.
soon enough. Be ready, Joker. Just in case.
Roger that. Normandy out.
I think I got a shotgun.
We're almost there.
Well, hopefully. Because it definitely does seem like Sentinels are close quarters favorite.
Still no contact from the base, but we've got a massive storm headed our way.
How long till it hits?
Yeah.
Half hour tops. After that, we're gonna have difficulty keeping up comms with the Normandy.
Lovely.
Understood.
Just a pistol and the shotgun. Bruh. Oh, level up. I think the throws... Get the throw. And at very least the lift grenade, because I'm gonna need that. No doubt about it. Oh yeah, that's right. I think I'll do the same. 3 points across the board. And for the abilities that I want them to focus, I'll improve upon from there. Yep. James kinda has abilities similar. Right. Priority Mars.
Damn, that's a huge storm. Looks a lot bigger in person.
Yep.
Lieutenant, it's not that bad.
Doesn't mean it can't kill us.
I'm
Right.
more worried about the war back on Earth, or the fact
Oh, yeah.
that nobody here is reporting in.
Yeah, definitely a few things I would say that's very smooth about the gameplay here. Being able to dodge roll, but also the heavy melees. I guess I suppose with the Omni Blades, with the tech armor, I guess it kinda makes. Oh. Okay, yep, this part. So, yeah, one big leap from 2 to 3 is this loadout system, which can allow you to switch out weapons. You can also have 2 different weapon mods. There's some conflicting ones, but not that many. As you see with the weight there, it also affects your power recharge speed. The heavier the weapons, the longer the cooldowns are for your abilities. But the lighter your loadout, the lighter the loadout, the faster the recharge speed is of your powers. This is not going to get a change for your squad mates, but for Shepard, it absolutely. Yep, I kind of figured it, yeah. Because, yeah, right now at the moment, it's plus 110%. But I could make... But, of course, I could add some additional weapons, but at the cost of longer recharge speeds. There should be an SMG I need to pick up on Mars anyways, so that should be okay. Yeah, once I get the SMG, I'll put it on. Wait. Is it just me or did it actually just fall off the map somehow? Even though there's invisible walls, like, look. Oh, Cerberus agents.
Holy shit. They're executing them.
Yep. Now to see Cerberus for the true colors that they are. I'm gonna come up this. Never mind. Oh, but there's the caveat. I can't pop tech armor to recharge my shields immediately. But the short delay helps.
I'm not with them anymore, Ash, if that's what you're asking.
Oh, this.
It wasn't, but you have to admit, it's a bit convenient.
What the? Where's the SMG? I would have. That would be here, but nope. Doesn't look like it. I'll shoot. Wait, I wonder. This is a much better tech armor, I will say. I'd say for the only down.
Yeah, just a few vehicles.
Kinda suggests they had help from the inside.
Seems likely.
You need a lot more men and firepower to take this place otherwise.
Right. Yeah, I mean, apart from the fact that I can't just pop the tech shield to be able to, yeah, the tech armor to be able to recharge my shields instantly, that's fair.
I need a straight answer, Shepard.
Ash.
Look, don't ash me. Do you know anything about this? What is Cerberus doing here?
What makes you think I know what they're up to?
You worked for them. How am I supposed to believe you've cut all ties?
This bit between Hayden and Ashley,
We joined forces to take
I got
down
a
the
million
collectors.
questions in
That's
regards
it.
They
direction.
rebuilt you from scratch. They gave your ship, resources.
Yeah,
Let me be
but
clear.
Shepard was used
I've had no
and
contact
tricked
with
and
Cerberus
duped
since
all
I
the
destroyed the
same.
collector base. And I have no idea why they're here now or what they want.
Commander Shepard's been under constant surveillance since coming back to Earth. No way they've communicated since.
Exactly.
Sorry, Shepard. I just...
You of all people should know what I'm about, Ash.
Exactly. Yep. Oh, looks like another Cerberus vehicle showed up. Joy.
Please. Trust me.
I do. It's just that.
Oh, this is good. Ooh, Cerberus agents right there. Good thing they're all bulky armor and they can't catch up. Going up.
Easy there, Lieutenant. She's with us.
Yeah, calm down, dude.
Shepard, thank the goddess you're alive.
Liara.
I was worried when the reports came in. They hit Earth hard.
Very.
Yeah. It was difficult to leave.
Ashley, I'm sorry. But why'd you come here?
Admiral
Hackett
Hackett.
ordered us to come. Said you'd know what was going on.
I do.
Yep.
Hallelujah. Some answers, finally.
Maybe. I've discovered plans for a Prothean device. One that could wipe out the Reapers.
Here on Mars?
In the Prothean archives, yes.
Well,
We've known about the archives for decades. Why now?
Process of elimination, mixed with a little desperation. When you
The desperation
destroyed
sounds
the
right.
Alpha Relay, you bought us some time. But then you were under investigation. I knew I had to do something.
right.
Hackett knew it too. He contacted me, asking if I would use my resources as a shadow broker to find a way to stop the Reapers. My search led me here.
Mm-hmm.
Hackett got me access to the archives and kept me updated on your status.
Hmm.
I meant to come see you, but
Did the right thing.
I was under house arrest. There wasn't much I could do to help you anyway.
I suppose you're right. In any case, my work paid off. The
Yep.
archives are full of data, an overwhelming amount. I think I found what we need.
I feel like
guess
there's
I'll
still a
believe it when I
catch.
see it. Where do we find this weapon?
It's not a weapon, not yet. It's plans for a device, a blueprint.
It's more than we had a minute ago. How do we get it?
The archives are just across that tramway. Assuming Cerberus hasn't locked it down.
What are they after?
Probably the
Yeah,
same
they seem
thing.
hell-bent on catching you.
They want what I'm here for. What we're all here for.
But why?
The Protheans came close to defeating the Reapers. They had plans to destroy them, but ran out of time.
And anything powerful enough to destroy the Reapers.
Just might be something Cerberus would be interested in.
Yeah.
So it's a race to the archives.
Oh,
We've got company.
Bring it on.
Not this time, James.
What?
Get back to the shuttle. If Cerberus beats us to the archives, I need you covering the exits.
But...
Now, Lieutenant.
There we go.
They're getting closer. We should take cover.
Looks like they found us.
Alright, now to kind of give Liara her abilities. Enemies break out of stasis after taking major damage. Yeah, that's also another thing I do like from the later games with stasis. It's not just something that enemies stay immune to, they have to actually... Yeah, you can do damage to them, but of course they break out all the same. What? Excuse me? Oh yeah, singularity.
Not a problem for someone with biotics. You can't hide forever.
Oh yeah, that's right. Grenade! Did I seriously...
You're going to need more than guns to finish them, Shepard.
I know. That curve on that throw.
Let's find a way up.
Oh, that's too good. Keep an eye on that stuff because every little bit of experience helps since the max level in this game is 60. Yeah, another thing too, I would technically keep running as long as I wanted to if I wanted. Without wearing down or getting tired. Looks like I gotta take the elevator.
This is a secure station. How did Cerberus get in?
Not sure. One minute we were getting reports of the Reaper invasion. The next, there was chaos. They've sabotaged the
broken.
elevator. Look for another way out. Could they be?
Doubtful. But I suppose anything's possible.
Right. Alright, let's keep moving.
Take cover.
Going to check on Eagle Squad. They're not reporting in.
Oh!
Look out! Who the hell are these guys?
Clearly you don't know me well enough. I could definitely see why they gave Sentinel the ability to actually have some deadly close quarters. I didn't necessarily pick Sentinel for the close quarters aspect. I kind of picked it for the tech and bionic capabilities. But you know what? Close quarters? Sure.
We'll need access to the pedway. Controls should be nearby.
Cameron Harrison, Texture Jenny. Miss Mika, thank you for your kind offer of new cutting-edge technology. As with every offer you made, we're going to have to decline. Lovely. Yeah, both are blocked. I might as well check in here.
Security's been tampered with.
Yeah, but I'll definitely need to keep an eye on all kinds of collectibles here.
Shepard, see if you can gain access to the pedway.
Hope I didn't miss out.
I can't seem to unlock the live feeds, but...
Hey, did you see that? Who's that woman in the vid?
That's Dr. Ivakore. She got here about a week ago. Any luck?
Headway's been locked out.
Alright, looks like there's construction nearby. We can get out on the roof. We can find a way around from there.
Great. Let's move.
Yeah. Oh. Yep. Here it is. I still don't like that damn pistol just because a burst fire and an SMG. I could see that on a pistol or assault rifle. Hell, I'm willing to let a sniper slide because Borderlands, but. Alright, let's go. Yep. Oh, level up. Force and damage at biotic detonations. Or reset after a biotic combo detonate. I'd say just make it so I could guarantee knockdown people because there's gonna be some deadly ones, yeah. Two seems tempting, but I think just having, well, I'll cross that when I want to get there. Damn it, I'm short. I don't want to focus on grenades for squad mates because they eventually run out. Impact to radius, which it doesn't show for some reason. Oh yeah, amplification. But, I mean, Ashley has 1 ammo power, so I'll probably do this one. But yeah, force and damage. I'd say increase force damage radius of combat detonation. Nah, just raw damage. Let's keep moving. Going down.
What the hell?
Looks like the Alliance is still putting up a fight.
That tram heads to the archives once Cerberus is across.
Commander, you read me?
Yeah.
Barely. Storm's causing interference.
Yeah, tell me about it. I've lost contact with the Normandy. What's your position?
I didn't read that. James. Repeat.
Yeah, that's interference.
Damn it.
That storm's going to be in here very soon.
Yeah, it's either the Storm,
Yeah, I think it's
Cerberus,
already here.
or the Reapers. Probably the Storms, realistically.
Forced. No, you have to override security protocols.
Oh boy.
Someone vented the air from this room while they were still here. Looks like they died trying to claw their way out.
This is brutal, even by Cerberus standards.
Mm-hmm. No.
Flashlights.
Roger that. Delta team out. What's our order? There's an Alliance force in here somewhere. We need to get them away from the core.
Okay, it's actually decent. Still gonna switch out for a better SMG, but it's at least something. Anything around here?
Did you
I recognize a few, but I can't say I knew them. As the only Asari here, I think perhaps I was viewed with a little suspicion. I spent most of my time researching alone, translating.
I'm still not clear on what you discovered.
Bits and pieces, really. Clues. It took them centuries to conquer the Protheans. In that time, the few Prothean survivors searched desperately for a way to stop the Reapers. If my translations are correct, they found a way. But in the end, they didn't have the resources. We need to pressurize the room first.
Yep.
There we go. We have access to the labs. They'll take us right to the tram station.
Yep.
Hey, looks like there's a recording of what happened here.
Oh, that's not be good.
Security station. Come in. We're seeing some odd activity down here. Our security protocols just kicked in. Everything's locked down. Doctor, I'll get you a report as soon as...
Someone that's quote unquote there for a week. Yeah, that's just what.
I guess we know how Cerberus got in.
I should have realized it when I met her. I was just so focused on finding a way to stop the Reapers.
Stopping the Reapers is the only thing we should be focused on. It's not your fault.
But what if we're wrong? What if there's no way to stop them?
BS.
These are our last days and we spend them scurrying around trying to solve a problem we can't fix.
Come on, Liara.
I know. I shouldn't think that way. I don't know how you do it. You've always stayed focused even in the worst situations.
Well, there's so much at stake. I just think about what I'd lose if I fail.
Yeah. Especially with
That's a
Ashley,
terrible
yeah.
burden.
We'll stop them, Liara. Together.
Thanks, I want to believe you.
Got to keep trying at least.
Okay, doors open. We can get to the labs and tram station through there.
Good. Let's move.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna need to hit as many Paragon checks as I can here. I mean, there's still a couple things I still do or don't do. Right. And of course, with the loadout stations now, I can put on a couple different weapon mods. Yep, now instead of it just being 65%, plus 65, it's now plus 85. And of course, too, with the attachments, you can... yeah, seeing the numbers to each of these weapons, the higher the level, the better the weapon's performance is, including weight, which is a big factor. Very big factor. And you can also upgrade the weapon mods, too, to make them stronger, to have a better effect. Yeah, if I recall, yeah, with Ultra materials, if you cap it out to the highest level, it could go to reduce weight by 90%. Now the only way to even get to level 10 is you do have to do New Game Plus, as in the base game, or at least your first run through of a character. You can only go up to 5 at max for both the weapon and the weapon mod. Oh wait. I'll put that on. Of course, weight capacity is completely useless to squad mates, so they could definitely take advantage of... Some of them can take advantage of heavier weapons that perform way better. Which there is one pretty nasty combo in particular once you cross that road. Oh wait, why am I holding a shotgun? Wrong gun. Oh. Oh, shield bastard. Hey, there is a counter. Come here! Well, at least I have something to counter. What?
Got it.
Alright. Wait, grenade? Oh. Anyway. Fire in the hole! Welcome to the Sky High program. Destination, your doom. Wait. Overload. Actually. Oh. Oh, that's another grenade. Huh? Oh, he's much further down, I see.
What's that smell?
They just activated the decontamination protocols.
With the staff still inside.
Yep. Up in here, we get to see them. Alright, there's high caliber.
The various relics unearthed here.
What did they find?
More than I could describe in a short conversation. And they'd only scratched the surface. There are vaults filled with Prothean data troves that have never been studied.
Yep. Alright, let's keep going.
That's the tram line. Takes us right to the archives. No doubt Cerberus has it locked down. Hopefully we can override it at the security station.
Hopefully.
It's just through here.
Can I open the door, please? Oh, fine.
No kidding.
Is that the only way in?
It's the only way I know of.
We'll skirt around it. Stay out of its sights.
I'll move up first. Don't let it target you!
Jeez. Good thing with the tech armor, I can actually move up faster and faster. Yeah. Not that I'm gonna be able to use that. And probably give him the Sentinel way way the class is designed. I'm probably gonna have to do. Alright.
Set up a perimeter. No one else comes across.
We still have teams on the other side.
No one! And shut down those cameras.
Looks like they've made it to the archives. And it looks like they won't be sitting a tram anytime soon.
Can you override it?
The archives are on a separate network. We're completely locked out. Not completely. What if we could find a short-range transmitter? Helmet to helmet.
And?
And then we convince them that we're with them. And the Alliance forces have been taken care of.
Good idea. See what you can find. What?
The Lieutenant Commander has become very capable.
That she has.
Shepard, I found something.
What have you got?
He's got a transmitter in his helmet. If I can... Oh.
Oh.
Oh god. He looks like a husk.
Yeah, not quite. But they've definitely done something to him.
Engineered by Cerberus? They claim to stand for humanity, and they do this to their own people. That could have been you, Shepard. For all I knew, that's what Cerberus had done to you.
How can you compare me to that thing?
I don't know what you are. Not since they got their hands on you. Is it really you in there? Do you even know? I mean, could they be controlling you?
Ash.
I'm just talking out loud. I don't need you to answer. I doubt there's anything you could say to convince me. I guess I just need some time to get to know you again. To find the guy I used to love.
I'm the same person I always was, Ash. And I want you with me. Wherever this takes us.
That's what I needed to hear.
Good. Let's see if we can get that tram sent over here.
Yep.
Hello, this is Delta Team. Anybody there?
Where the hell have you been? Never mind, what's your status?
We're at the tram station, waiting for extraction. All hostiles terminated.
Roger that. Echo Team will ride over and secure the station.
Think they bought it?
If they didn't, they'll figure it out soon enough.
We should get in position. Flank them when they get off the tram.
Good thinking, LC.
Oh, yeah.
Understood.
Yep. Alright, time to get a position.
Got it. Understood.
Here they come.
Move it. Open fire. Go.
Yep. Yep. Here, I'll just let you guys out. Come on. Come on. Oh yeah, shotgun. Too late. I might as well take it.
Storm's getting bad. We better wrap this up quickly.
Yep.
The archives are right on the other side.
That and a squad of pissed off Cerberus troops.
Damn.
Objective acquired.
Ups and dice at the moment. Oh, level up. Let's go. If needed, I could respec this later. There's probably gonna be a few I'm gonna max out here, if anything. Probably max out War, Tech Armor. Oh wait, oh there is an upgrade for weight capacity. Okay. If I need it, I'll need it. Here they come. One last grenade. And I think it fell through the floor.
confirms my assertions about the value of the data stored here.
Yep. Alright, now I need to get inside. Fast. Yeah, just get rid of you completely. Too bad I'm out of grenades. Thankfully, I have overload. Alright, good. Anyway, where were we? Oh. Bop. There, your shield. Oh, crap. Oh, this ain't good. Getting a little too aggressive here. Ah, okay. Yeah, screw you. Wait. Come here. Ooh, let's go. Yeah, that's a burst fire weapon, but nah. Ah, damn it. Well, I can fix loadouts later. It's no big deal. Alright, let's get this door open. Oh.
Ash.
Yep, time to get this secured. Yep.
Shepard.
Elusive man.
Fascinating race, the Protheans. They left all this for us to discover, but we squandered it. The Alliance has known about the archives for more than 30 years. And what have they done with it?
What do you want?
What I've always wanted. The data in these artifacts
And it seems like in his selfless nature, he has become.
I've seen your solution.
Very.
Your people are turned
narcissistic.
into monsters.
Hardly. They're being improved.
Improved?
Anybody that could use the
That's
Reaper
what
tech
separates
are
us, Shepard.
fools.
Where you
Idiots.
see a means to destroy, I see a way to control, to dominate and harness the Reaper's power. Imagine how strong humanity would be if we controlled them.
Earth is under siege, and you're hatching a scheme to control the Reapers?
You've always been short-sighted, hasty. Your destruction of the Collector base proved that.
That was for
That
a
base was
reason.
an abomination. Hundreds of thousands of humans were murdered there.
This isn't your fight any longer, Shepard. You can't defeat the Reapers, even with the Prothean data.
Work with me. Give me control of your resources, and I'll stop them.
You'd do better than most, but the odds aren't in your favor. More importantly, I don't want the Reapers destroyed. We can dominate them, use their power, harness their very essence to bring humanity to the apex of evolution.
You've gone too far. The Reapers will kill us all if we don't stop fighting each other.
I don't expect you to understand, Shepard, and I'm certainly not looking for your approval.
Right.
You were a tool, an agent with a singular purpose, and despite our differences, you were relatively successful.
Right.
But like the rest of the relics in this place, your time is over.
Enough talk. Liara.
Don't interfere with my plans, Shepard. I won't warn you again.
Duly noted.
Shepard,
What?
the data, it's not here.
Oh yeah, someone stole it.
It's being erased.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Damn it. How's he doing it?
It's local. Someone's uploading the information.
Hey, step away from the console. Now! Ugh. She's got the data!
Oh, time to run.
She's faster than she looks.
Stay close. We can't lose her.
Yeah, even though there's still like a health bar and everything, you can't really destroy it or anything like that. You have to. Shit.
Stay on her.
Nope.
Watch out.
Yeah.
James, you read me? Cerberus has the data.
Normandy. Get them down here now.
Come on. Up, 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 up.
She's getting away. Damn it. James, Normandy, anybody.
Oh.
I got this one.
Very bullheaded idea, but you can't argue with the results. Yeah.
Normandy's en route. They'll be here soon.
Yeah.
We need the data.
Cool.
Ash! Let her go.
Orders?
Finish her.
Grab that thing. Bring it with us.
Shepard, we got Reaper signatures in orbit.
Oh, is that be good?
Ash. Come on, Ash. I'm getting you out of here.
Mm-hmm. Oof.
Ashley needs medical attention. We have to leave the Sol system.
I know.
The Citadel is our best chance. We can find help there.
Get us to the Citadel, Joker.
Roger that.
Hold on, Ash. See what you and Edie can learn from that thing.
Yep.
Commander, I'm receiving a signal over the secondary QEC. I believe it's Admiral Hackett.
Patch me through.
I'll forward it to the comm room.
Shepard, are you reading me? Commander.
Edie, can you clear this up?
I'll do my best.
Did you get to the archives?
I was there.
Yeah.
So was the elusive man.
I was worried Cerberus might try something. Did you get the data?
Most of it. He downloaded some before I could stop him. Edie and Liara are analyzing what we recovered.
What have you learned? Was it worth the effort?
Preliminary evidence suggests the data is a blueprint for a Prothean device.
Yep.
Device?
A weapon, massive in size and scope, that's capable of unquantifiable levels of destruction.
Send me the data. We'll do our own analysis. If Liara's instincts are right, this might be the key to stopping the Reapers.
I hope so. Ashley's been hurt. We're taking her to the Citadel.
Sorry to hear that, Shepard. But we both know this is just the beginning. Talk to the Council, show them what you found. With luck, they'll give you all the support we need.
And if they don't?
Do whatever it takes to get them on board. I'll be in touch soon. Hack it out.
Mm-hmm.
Commander. EDI is extracting data from the Cerberus machine. We'll have details to present to the Council by the time we reach the Citadel.
Okay.
And Ash?
I've done what I can for her. She needs proper medical attention soon.
Mm-hmm.
The Admiral's right. It's going to get worse, isn't it?
Yeah.
Unless we stop the Reapers. Yeah.
I've looked at the data. This weapon could be the answer if we can build it.
Yep.
I get the sense you don't quite believe it, though.
You didn't see what they did to Earth. How is one weapon supposed to stop them?
What are our options? You know we can't win this conventionally. Commander? Isn't it worth trying at least?
Right.
I'm going to check on Ash. Make sure we're ready to present our findings to the Council.
I'm sure the Council will see the need to help.
It'll be a hell of a short war if they don't.
Yep. Yep, time to head back to the Citadel. Time to make our landing.
Barely got a pulse here.
Move him out.
Where are you taking her?
Where to Memorial. Best care in the Citadel.
We're not going with?
We need to see the Council.
Right. That is the bigger priority. Oh.
Looks like they might be coming to see you.
Well, not
Commander
Sarah.
Shepard. Got word you were arriving.
Captain Bailey. Good to see you again.
Yeah, you too. Though it's Commander now.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Now half my job is dealing with political bullshit and escorting dignitaries around. No offense.
None taken. So, you're here to bring us to the Council?
I'm here to tell you the Council is expecting you, but they are dealing with their own problems with the war and everything. They apologize for the inconvenience and blah, 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 blah. Meet them here at Adina's office. They'll be ready soon enough.
All right.
You might have time to go by the medical center if you want to check on progress over there.
Yeah.
Thanks. I might do that.
You go on ahead. I'll head up to Adina's office.
One of my men can show you the way. You?
I'm just a tourist today. I'll try not to get in any trouble.
Commander, we've got a situation in the embassy quarters. We could use your help.
I'll be right there. The other half of my job. I'll see you around, Shepard.
No doubt.
Yep. Yep, and the map system being a lot more different, at least for Citadel. One Norby airlock. Diana Allard. Oh, that's gonna be.
Ma'am, I can't say when we're deploying or where or why.
But you're on the
One of the keepers.
I'll leave vid messages then, and you can do the same.
Hello, Vina.
Said that due to concerns about city congestion.
Hello, Commander Shepard. Welcome to the Citadel. This is Docking Bay D-24. Note that due to recent events, official identification and weapons permits may be requested by CSEC personnel for...
What else is in the area?
Right.
You are standing in docking area D20. This is the airlock currently assigned to the system. If you look out the bay window, you can see one of the many magnificent vistas for which the Citadel is renowned.
What's with the heightened security?
New screening fields have been added in order to speed up processing at the security.
Right.
Citadel security screening technology uses. Please note that any attempt to circumvent Citadel security measures will result in immediate incarceration.
Any other important areas I should know about?
Yeah.
Docking Bay E24 has been repurposed into temporary housing to accommodate the If you wish to contact your species' official Citadel representative for medical needs, the Presidium offers leading-edge care at the Huerta Memorial Hospital. The Presidium Commons have been
That's all.
Please speak with me again.
Alrighty.
You don't have to. Commander Shepard.
Oh.
You don't have to. Commander Shepard.
What's going on here?
Commander, just who I was looking for. Diana Allers, Alliance News Network. I think we can help each other.
Alright.
I suppose you want an interview.
Even better. I'm a military reporter with the show called Battle Space. We're carried on just about all Council planets. My producers want me embedded on a human ship, and I want that ship to be the Normandy.
Oh?
Why would I want that?
Wars can be won or lost in the editing room, and this war needs to be won. I've got Alliance security clearance and operate without a crew. You get veto power over the segments I file. Can you handle an arrangement like that? Or do I keep looking?
Tell your producers yes, for now. We'll see how it works out. Report to the ship as soon as possible. Any questions?
How much gear can I bring?
1 foot locker.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Compared to Al-Jawani, Diana Allers is actually noteworthy. And hell, she also helps out with the war assets, which I'll show you in a second. Yep, like that war asset right there. I'll go into more detail once we get to the Normandy. Or back to them. But she will be helpful in the long run. Especially if we want to get to a very kind of unique side ending with this game. Along with the rest. Elevator. So yeah. There's the embassies, which I do need to go to Adina. And the Huerta Memorial Hospital. Alright, there's the embassies and I need to go to that one. First, the hospital.
Commander Shepard, please select. One moment, please. Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
So, the nurse tells me
Earth has fallen to the same enemy force that attacked Batarian space.
Oh. Just Tony Michelle and Dr.
There
Chakwas.
you are.
Dr. Chakwas, you're here?
I'm working at an Alliance R&D lab down in Shelter Wards, coordinating closely with Admiral Hackett. I heard you escaped Earth in the Normandy, and that someone was critically injured. I came as fast as I could.
Yep.
We had a run-in with the Cerberus synthetic on Mars. Ashley took the worst of it. How's she doing?
Very well, all things considered. I'm impressed with Lieutenant Commander Williams' resilience, as well as Dr. Michel's expertise. I wish I could have been there to help on Mars.
It's been 6 months, Doctor. How have you been?
Good. I've been fortunate.
Yeah.
When they impounded Normandy, the Alliance didn't really know what to do with me. I was never
Right.
officially part of Cerberus, and I'd gotten a proper leave of absence from my previous post.
So you hadn't technically done anything wrong by joining me to defeat the Collectors?
Yes, though I suppose if you were judged to be a war criminal, I would have been tried as an accessory.
Joy.
Your place is in Normandy's medbay, not some lab.
I couldn't agree more. You say the word, and I'm with you.
Welcome aboard.
The Normandy wouldn't be the same without you, Doctor. Get your things. Docking Bay D24.
Yes, Commander. And thank you.
Don't thank me so soon. Remember, Joker is still aboard.
Yep.
And I'd be surprised if he's been remembering his medication.
Yeah.
Incursions by enemy forces are being reported in Turian colonies.
just Dr. Michelle.
Is under attack, although the Asari colony is across the galaxy from power.
I was gonna say hi.
Commander Shepard, good to see you.
Dr. Michelle, it's been a long time. You've come a long way from that small clinic down in the wards.
Oh yeah.
Because of you, I don't know where I'd be if you hadn't dealt with Fist and his thugs. Now I'm head physician in a Presidium clinic. You gave me this chance.
Mm-hmm.
I assume you're here about Lieutenant Commander Williams?
How's Ashley doing?
The head trauma was severe, but we reduced the swelling quickly. These types of injury can go either way. She hasn't regained consciousness yet, but her vitals are strong, so I'm optimistic. You can go see her if you like. She's just down the hall.
Yeah.
This war may leave a lot of injured people homeless. Can the Citadel clinics care for them all?
We're fine now, but I'm worried. Every hospital on the Citadel is preparing for the worst. I hear the docks are tightly controlled, but we just can't leave people floating out there forever.
How are your medical supplies holding up?
We're well stocked now, but I can't say I'm not worried about the future.
Right.
We've posted guards on our reserves. War profiteering has already begun.
With a center of this size, you must have a lot of direct reports.
We've got 12 full-time doctors and over 50 support staff. It can be overwhelming, quite different from my days in the wards.
Yeah.
Keep up the good work, Doctor.
You too, Commander.
Yeah.
Welcome to Serta.
Gonna need that.
All profits from sales go to help new medical research.
These suites are suitable for level amino acid based life forms.
Thank you for coming to Serta. How can we help you?
And a bunch of books. I'm not gonna do anything with that yet because I still need some practicals, but maybe later.
Good work, Dr. Freyland.
Alright.
Still the best course of action. Spatial bindings. Meet you back here.
Alright, yeah. Oh, there's Williams.
Ash. Hey. It's Shepard.
Yeah.
I should have known you'd pull through. You're stubborn. Always were. It scared me pretty bad back there on Mars. I just wanted to check in on you. See how you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Despite all this, it's good seeing you again, Ash. Get some rest, okay? I'll come by when you're feeling better. We'll talk.
Yep.
You need anything, Doc, let me know. Okay, Ash. You take care.
Hi, Doctor. Didn't expect to see you.
I want to major at the moment. There is supposed to be, if I recall, another character that's going to show up in the hospital eventually. Just not yet.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment.
Alright, to the embassies.
Now arriving at Presidium
I need to meet up with Adina before anything else noteworthy.
Incursions by enemy forces are being reported.
Hello, dear. Perhaps you can help me. I'm looking for my son.
But we spoke about this already. I told you about his mission and...
Nonsense. I just filled out the paperwork. He's very punctual when he's on the field. He checks in every week. Only he hasn't checked in for a while now. A month. Anyway, I'd like to file an expedited contact request.
Yes, of course, ma'am. But the notes on his file state he's not under a contact ban.
Oh, you already looked. How kind of you. I'm just so worried. It's not like him to go quiet for so long.
As soon as I get news, ma'am, I'll let you know as soon as I get news.
Thank you. You're such a nice young woman. You know, you remind me of my daughter-in-law.
Yeah, before I go into that office, before I meet up with Commander Bailey, there's also the Vector requisition.
There is no anti-humanity conspiracy here, Ms. Al-Jalani. The simply not granting
unlike
interviews
Diana
at this time.
Allers.
My viewers are going to know that CSEC and the Council are denying them access.
Listen, lady, you think I like playing gatekeeper between the paparazzi and the politicians? I don't have time to babysit them, and I'm not here to hold your hand.
Well, I'm camping out until I'm granted an audience.
Fine. I hope you brought a sleeping bag.
Commander Shepard? Commander Humanity has questions.
Goodbye.
Damn press.
Got that right.
Keeping the peace.
Yeah, I feel like a glorified doorman.
Most people would see it as a move up.
Wedged in here with all the stuffed shirts, I'd rather be back down on the streets. I appreciate the higher pay grade, but I'm not a political creature.
If you didn't want to be upped, why'd you accept?
You don't say no to Counselor Udina. Well, maybe you would, but I gotta live here. I know, squeaky wheel gets the oil, but I didn't lobby for promotion like some other officers. I'm not even sure why he picked me. I never know with politicians. I hate political BS.
Yeah, you get to say that again.
Don't lose your edge. You might need it.
Oh, wouldn't mind an excuse to get my fingers dirty.
Yeah.
It's killing me about Earth.
You and me both.
I haven't been back in years. Now I may never. If this ain't the end of days, it's pretty damn close.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jelani, lovely. I'll talk with her in a second. Just to rip
I'm
the
up to my
band-aid
neck in
off.
trouble, but if there's anything you need, I'll do my damnedest to help.
Is the Citadel gearing up for war?
There's a false sense of security here. Even people from worlds that have gone down act like they're safe. Well, I guess it's not just human nature. We all lie to ourselves to deal with horror.
Yeah.
Anything important going on around here?
You kidding? With the Reapers running roughshod through the galaxy, it seemed like the Council is in constant session.
Yeah.
We got more ambassadors and dignitaries here than ever before pleading their cases. But that's just the tip of the iceberg, really.
You got loved ones out there?
Somewhere. Ex-wife I lost track of, and a son and daughter. They're still on Earth.
I'm sorry, Bailey.
Yeah, I'm just like everyone else. I'm losing myself and things I can control. And at the moment, that means creating the illusion of security here.
Yep.
Thought things were relatively quiet here.
Well, compared to where you're coming from, sure. But the war's being felt everywhere. Millions across the galaxy have been displaced, and most of them come here.
Must have you doing somersaults.
Yeah, already allocated the bulk of my men to customs, but we're still overtaxed, cataloging and processing them all.
It was Udina who made you a commander, huh?
Yeah, he's become an even bigger shot around here. Got a lot of ambition.
Well,
He
too much, if
suspected
you ask me.
Executor Palin was conspiring against the Council and had me investigate.
Find anything incriminating?
Yeah, enough to arrest him. And when Palin resisted, I was forced to kill him. Udina rewarded me with the promotion. And near as I can tell, being a commander just means I'm putting out different fires.
One way to look at it.
It'll probably get worse before it gets better, Bailey.
Yeah, if it ever gets better.
Before I go talk to Adina. Yep, and at least one nice thing too is, as far as testing out powers and loadouts, I can hop in there. Let's see what I got. All too goddamn expensive. Welcome to Spectre Information Processing Terminal for secure information. Right. According to received a large credit transfer from the Garcia's Fate. Yeah, but of course a bunch of high-end weapons. Ooh boy, so many different good ones. You have the Cerberus Harrier. Yep. Okay, yeah, this is part of what I'm talking about. Because with Garrus in the game, there's a very, very disgusting combo with Garrus with that machine gun. Give it damage, give it magazine size on there for him. Improve his attributes. He's gonna tear apart enemies like crazy. Now the Piranha. Full out shotgun, but doesn't have as much range compared to some of the other shotguns. I do want to get my hands on that one though. Because it has pretty decent accuracy with the rate of fire it has. Which is gonna be important. Different guns. May want to get the Eagle if I can. The second thing is that when mixed with my class, Black Widow. And my word, does that thing pack a hell of a punch. 3 shots in the magazine, and a direct upgrade from the regular Widow, while still holding massive firepower. Only problem, extremely heavy. Which is annoying. There is also like a prompt or something like that to get some more crew members, but I need to talk with Udina first. Alright, time to get in.
Commander, Councilor Udina said you'd be coming. If you'll follow me, the council is already in session.
Oh, goody.
We've got our own problems, Councilor. Earth is not in this alone.
But Earth was the first Council world hit. By all reports, it faces the brunt of the attack.
By your reports.
The reports are accurate. Earth was attacked. By the Reapers. And it's just the beginning. We need your help. Everything you can spare.
Each of us faces a similar situation. Even now, the Reapers are pressing on our borders. If we lend you our strength to help Earth, our own worlds will fall.
We must fight this enemy together.
And so we should just follow you to Earth?
No, not necessarily.
Even if we were to unite our fleets, do you really believe we could defeat the Reapers?
I don't expect you to follow me without a plan.
Counselors, we have that plan, a blueprint, created by the Protheans during their war with the Reapers.
A blueprint for what?
We're still piecing it together. But it appears to be a weapon of some sort.
Capable of destroying the Reapers?
More than likely.
So it would seem.
The scale is... it would be a colossal undertaking.
No. I forwarded the plans to Admiral Hackett. The remnants of the human fleet are already gathering resources to begin construction.
Our initial calculations suggest it is very feasible to build.
If we work together.
Have you considered that the Reapers destroyed the Protheans? What good did this weapon do?
It was incomplete. There was a missing component, here. Something referred to only as the catalyst. But they ran out of time before they could finish building it.
Do you really believe this can stop the Reapers?
Liara believes it can work, and so do I. And while I haven't always agreed with Udina, he's right about this.
Right.
We need to stand together. Now more than ever. The Reapers won't stop at Earth. They'll destroy every organic being in the galaxy if we
Sentient
don't find a way
organic
to
being,
stop
but
them.
still, just as screwed up.
The cruel and unfortunate truth is that while the Reapers focus on Earth, we can prepare and regroup.
We are convening a summit amongst our species. If we can manage to secure our own borders, we may once again consider aiding you.
I'm sorry, Commander. That is the best we can do.
Well, then that's what's gotta be done.
Shepard, meet me in my office.
I hope that's an offer of support. I'll be digging up what I can on this Prothean device, Shepard.
Yeah.
They're a bunch of self-concerned jackasses, Shepard. We may have a spot on the Council, but humanity will always be considered second-rate.
How can they be so blind?
They're scared, and they're looking out for themselves.
Our people are scared, and we are looking out for them the best we know how.
Counselor?
Commander, I can't give you what you need, but I can tell you how to get it.
That's a start.
Primarch Fedorian called the War Summit, but we lost contact with him when the Reapers hit Palaven. Those meetings won't proceed without him. The Normandy is one of the few ships that can extract Primarch Fedorian undetected.
So far, you've only explained how I can help you.
It might seem that way. But the leaders of this summit will be the ones deciding our future. The fate of our fleets, where they fight, and with whom. A grateful Primarch would be a tremendous ally in your bid to unite us.
We're at war, and you want me to play politician?
If it gets you what you need, what does it matter?
Very well.
Our latest intelligence says that the Primarch was moved to a base on Palaven's largest moon. I've done all I can to help. The rest is up to you.
Well, as annoying as that is, I get it done.
There is one other thing. The Council wanted me to tell you, we've chosen to uphold your Spectre status. And various resources will be made available to you. Good day.
Well, that went well.
That's something.
It's a start. I'll talk to the others in the meantime. See if we can support this summit. Move things along.
Thanks.
Oh, there's James. This one, I will say, is probably gonna be my longest playthrough run to date.
The Council. You saved their lives. And for what? Apologies that boil down to maybe later. If we don't figure out something, maybe later will be an epitaph on a mass grave of 11 billion.
I know what I'm gonna do. What are you gonna do?
Humanity has created some goodwill in the galaxy.
Right.
Now we cash in our chips. I will get what funding I can, what materials I can, and spread the message. Help the humans, help yourselves. I'll institute a draft in our colonies and order all civilian ships armed.
Yep.
Work on the Prothean device will be around the clock.
Did you know a lot of people on Earth?
Many. It's monstrous to think of them being snuffed out, of course, but the part that gets me is Arcturus. I must have known most of the Alliance Parliament on a first-name basis. I required a second VI just to track all their birthdays and anniversaries. Rose Garden stuff, but to have it all gone.
Yeah.
You're a Citadel counselor. Don't you have options when the others block you like this?
With Parliament destroyed and Shastri gone, I have more power than any human in history. But today, you saw how little that is. Rest assured, I will not be counted out long. I know I can move mountains. Do not lose sight of that, because the task before us is moving planets.
What's your read on the counselors? Any angles I could pursue?
Yeah.
Tavos is a diplomat and compromiser, but she's wrapped up in defending Asari space like a mother panther. Valorn is out of his depth. The Solarians like their wars won before they start. They're frightened now. Use that. Inspiratus, I'd take what he offers. It's strange days when the Turians are the least hostile to humans, and there's a need there.
Yeah.
Any news from Earth?
There is constant news. The Reapers are destroying satellites and the old nuclear missile silos, along with everything else that could help.
Yeah.
We have a handful of quantum entanglers spread out over the continents. All other communication is cut.
I should go.
I'll be here.
Very grim, but may well escape it. Hopefully now there's more. Nope. Not much at the moment. There's probably more back on the north. Up shields, health and armor. Set target control distance. Allows bullets to pierce thick objects but at reduced range. Ignores defenses on armored target. Not done much, I might as well just... And of course talk to Al-Jalani. Joy. Johnny and Jane. There's James.
Commander Shepard. Commander Shepard. Khaleesi bint seen in Al-Jalani. Isn't it true that you were on Earth when the Reapers attacked? How do you justify running away while millions of people on Earth die? Is that the best we can expect from the Alliance?
I came to get help for Earth. For everyone.
What about all the people suffering while you play politics with the Council? What about them? How can you stand here while our families die? What are you going to do?
Khaleesi, we're doing everything we can.
Before they cut the feeds, there were so many dead.
I'm gonna stop the Reapers or die trying. But I need your help.
And like it or not.
Keep asking the hard questions. Don't let the Council forget about Earth.
I will. Thank you, Commander. We haven't always seen eye to eye.
Hell no.
But I'm glad you're on our side.
James.
Hey, Commander. Liara told me the Council's not interested in helping us.
Something like that.
Why would they? Look at this place. There's no war here. People are whispering about it. They're talking about it, but they don't really believe it.
I take it this is your first time here? With the elite of the galaxy?
I've been to the Citadel, but never up here on the Presidium. It's not right. It looks pretty, calm and peaceful. But it's not right. It's all just an illusion.
It was peaceful. Once.
But was it? Really? I mean, when push comes to shove, they're just gonna turtle up. Hope it don't hit them too, right? They'd rather believe in this than face the truth.
I can hardly believe it myself. Like everything back on Earth was some kind of nightmare.
More or less.
That's what I hate most. It's like this place wants you to forget that.
So, you still want to go back to Earth?
Hell yeah, but you were right. So was Anderson. We can't stop them alone.
Nope.
Besides, looks like you're gonna have your hands full convincing these pendejo politicians to help us. And I'm up for it. Whatever it takes.
Glad to hear it.
I'm gonna head down to some of the lower levels where they keep it real. You got some spare time? You should come and find me.
Maybe I'll do that.
Not that I could really do anything at the moment.
Welcome, Commander. One moment, please.
Oh, time to head back to Normandy.
Now arriving at docking bay D-24.
Alright, back to Normandy because we gotta go to Paladin. This. Oh, nightmare sequences. I'll say as far as this, the effort's clearly there. I will say very haunted. Oh, and he's gone.
Liara, can I help you?
I've been forwarding the Turian Counselor information on the Prothean device.
Yep.
It can't be built without Council support, but he's not budging until their Primarch is safe.
Right.
I know.
Are you all right?
I didn't get what you'd call a good night's rest.
There's more to it than that, isn't there? What's really bothering you?
People around me have a tendency to get hurt. Or worse. Ash is just the latest in a long line.
She's a soldier like you. And she's a fighter. If anyone can get better on will alone, it's her.
Yep.
I hope you're right.
Don't blame yourself, Commander.
Commander Shepard? I'm Specialist...
Oh.
Oh. I beg your pardon. I thought you were alone.
I was just leaving.
Commander Shepard, I'm Comm Specialist Samantha Traynor with Alliance R&D. I was part of the team retrofitting the Normandy after you turned it over to the Alliance.
Yeah.
There weren't many of us aboard when the Reapers hit.
Slow down, Specialist Trainer. You're doing fine.
Thank you. I worked in a lab. I never thought I'd be serving on a ship.
Well, there's a first for everything.
Why don't you tell me about the retrofits?
The ship's in line with Alliance regs now, and it has new, top-of-the-line, quantum entanglement communicators. In fact, Admiral Anderson had intended to use the Normandy as his mobile command center.
That's no longer an option.
Yes, I heard he chose to stay and fight.
Right.
In any event, I'm honored to serve under you, Commander. For as long as you need me, that is. They only sent me here to oversee the retrofits.
Shepard, some of our systems require further testing, and Specialist Trainer has been extremely effective during installation. I would prefer that she remain.
Got it, Edie.
Oh, wait, since when does a virtual intelligence make requests?
Edie's an AI. Fully self-aware.
Oh, I knew it. I knew Joker was lying.
Jeff requested that I pretend to be a simple VI to protect myself. I apologize for the deception.
Thanks, Edie, and I apologize for all those times I talked about how... attractive your voice was. Anyway, shall I give you a tour? I think you'll be impressed by the new upgrades.
Sure.
In the CIC, you'll find the galaxy map where you can set the Normandy's destination.
That hasn't changed.
You can also check your messages at your private terminal.
Neither's that. That's
the war
new.
room houses a strategic command center for mission-specific intel and war analysis. The shuttle bay contains an armory where you can modify your equipment between missions.
That was there, but it's now
Finally,
accessible.
Liara has set up a lot of hardware down in the old XO office on Deck 3. I think she's claimed that room.
Yep.
And there you are. Still the same ship as before, it just flies Alliance colors now. Speaking of which, I believe Admiral Hackett would like to speak to you at the VidCom.
Alright.
Commander, Udina updated me on your meeting with the Council. Sounds like they're running scared.
We did present them with a lot of unknowns.
Yeah.
They're feeling threatened and want immediate solutions, not theories.
Theories are all we've got right now. What's your plan?
I'm trying to get the Turian Primarch for a summit meeting with the Asari and Solarians.
Yep.
I'll bypass the Council and appeal directly to their leadership.
That's good, I like it. This is where we start laying the groundwork for our counterattack.
Yep.
Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot to back it up right now.
Then build alliances. Gather everything and everybody you can for the cause.
What about the Prothean device?
Find me people who can help build it, and if you can't, I'll take ships, soldiers, supplies, whatever you can get. We need to keep hitting the Reapers across every theater of war they open. Buy us time to figure out the device.
Yeah.
And when it's finished?
Assuming it ever is, we pool all our resources. Think of it as a giant armada for delivering the device, when the Reapers are most vulnerable. The stronger you can make that armada, the better the chances of punching through.
What about Earth, sir?
We'll just have to hope Anderson and what's left of the Alliance forces can hold out until we've dealt with the enemy.
Yep.
I understand.
Good. Then make it happen, Commander. I'll be expecting regular updates on your progress.
Yep.
Hack it out.
Now I can finally explore the place. Yep. Main CIC area. Bit Trainer and Joker, which I do need to talk to. Personal room, which I could probably take a glance at. Rooms, Dr. Chakwa, Liara. That's different, which I can. But yep. War assets. People, weapons, armies, and fleets that you accumulated at war assets. Determines how effective these assets perform in the final battle. And definitely tells you all the details right here. Right. I mean, she's may not be much, but will help out with number. Yep, it's like main aspects that Alliance. There'll be more as we go, but the ideal goal, especially for a little bit something extra towards the end, is getting that military strength as high as possible. The higher, the better. I will say this is going to be a very long game to go through. With that in mind. Yep, the meeting room. Definitely lots of tubes and wiring though.
I can't believe the council won't help. Come on, Sarah.
If Thessia was lost and Earth hasn't been touched yet, we can be damn sure we'd be guarding our own borders.
Huh. Oh.
Commander, the Alliance has found a new Cerberus lab on Sanctum. Admiral Hackett would like you to investigate.
Yep. Yep. Or stretch thin. Open the doors. Oh yeah, plant sync. Green statements. Diplomatic authorities seal those trees, non-human races as required. Saber 1. Oh, my dog. I left my dog mech on board. Take care of her, okay. Oh, yep, Eden Prime, which I'll need to go back to, because there's gonna be another crew member, or, well, a squad mate. From Glyph. Oh, the little buddy that Liara has, and she's the Shadow Broker. I'm welcoming you. The capacity commented the dancers. Right. Right, which I do want to kind of update my outfit. Yeah. 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 Right. Still missing some pieces. Yep. Oh yeah, all kinds of different outfits. Shields. Weapon damage. Yeah, I'd say damage is the most important. Power recharge. Yeah. I'd say probably just the ability to use abilities more frequently is going to be important. Alright, now to talk to Trainer and also Joker.
Commander, come to check on your new recruit?
Just wanted to see how you were doing.
Still trying to get my bearings. When I was working on the Normandy's upgrades, I left at the end of the day. I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing until I made some emergency purchases on the Citadel.
Next time you need something, just ask. We're all in this together.
Oh, it's no trouble, Commander. I'm sure you have larger concerns.
We can put in a requisition order.
My toothbrush is a Cision Pro Mark IV. It uses tiny masseffect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums. It costs 6,000 credits.
Yeah. You're on your own with that.
In any event, I appreciate you giving me the chance to stay. Was there anything else?
Yeah.
Where are you from originally?
A colony in the Terminus systems, actually. Though I studied on Earth, at Oxford.
Oh.
My parents were from London. They loved Earth, but they wanted the freedom a colony life could offer. If they stayed in London, I imagine they'd be dead right now.
A lot of people back on Earth are still alive, and counting on us.
Quite true, Commander.
You worked in Alliance R&D?
Yes.
I'm curious.
You'd think quantum entanglement would make communication easy, but imagine incorporating multiple incoming sources and then networking them with extrapolations of time-lag data to construct a coherent situation GUI. It's an exciting challenge. For me, anyway.
No worries.
I'm surprised you're worrying about a toothbrush. We've got bigger problems right now.
Oh, believe me. Seeing the Reapers on Earth was terrifying. But I won't help anybody by bursting into tears here in the CIC, will I? Being here on the Normandy helps. If anyone in the galaxy can stop the Reapers, it's you. And if flagging your messages and managing strategic intel helps you in any way, then it's worth it.
Oh, we all gotta help somehow.
How'd you end up in the military anyway?
My family didn't have money for university. When the Alliance saw my aptitude scores, they offered me a full scholarship. I served my required years after graduation and decided to stay. I really like the challenges of the lab. Although, I'm sure I'll grow to love frontline service as well.
Carry on, Specialist.
Might as well say hi to Joker. Anyway.
Hey, Commander. You know, I had my doubts about the Council. But after years of ignoring your warnings, they're finally willing to step up and tell you they just can't help.
They're doing everything they can.
Did they at least validate our parking?
Nope.
Well, let me know if you want me to get them on the channel and then hang up on them. You know, for old time's sake.
Yeah, that's a very tempting offer.
Commander.
Yeah, the only thing I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of in 3 is how much more limited you could kind of interact with people to kind of maybe learn more about their stories and what. I mean, you kind of get opportunities, but they can also be a bit of a blinking and miss them. Another thing I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of either. Not the biggest fan of just some limitation. Oh, one option they also had is like being able to automatically answer prompts. That's an option in the game, but I'm not gonna have that one on because I still would like to pick my choices. Recorders, nothing's really changed. Oh yeah, but this is new. You have Kane Malenko's up on there. Jenkins, which he died well before the Reapers were a problem. Presley. Where's Presley? Ah, Charles Presley. There he is. Oh, it's organized by first name. Life support systems. I'll say this looks a lot better. There's still a good number of changes. All right.
Commander?
Dr. Chuck was.
Everything okay down here, Doctor?
The Alliance team cleaned up and restocked, but it's still my old med bay. Feels like home.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Let's waste no time. If I may, I'd like to examine you.
I'm not gonna say why.
Guess a checkup never hurts. Just no scalpel this time, Doc.
Alas, to my great disappointment, it is nothing invasive. I'm just going to run some diagnostics on your implants, and it'll take a few readings.
Yeah, but they should be cleared.
The procedure we did for your scarring has produced a lovely synthetic protein overlay. And your body has accepted the implants quite nicely.
Hit it better. Sure didn't come cheap.
That's it. You're the picture of health.
That's good.
You've never mentioned any of your family.
None to speak of, really. I'm the last of a prestigious line of medical professionals. The Alliance is my spouse, and you're all my children. I'm blessed with many close friends. But with each Alliance vessel taken, I lose one or two. We need to end this war.
More than anything.
Do you ever regret working for Cerberus?
We didn't work for them. We used them. If I were to feel anything, it would be guilt. We took their money, took their best people, took their best ship.
Yep.
We used them to defeat the Collectors, and now we are using their resources against them. So no, I don't regret it one bit.
Oh, that's good.
How's our inventory of meds?
The medbay was fully stocked before you left Earth. We should be good for a long time, even given the amount of fire you take each day.
Yeah.
I'll see you around, Doctor.
Take care, Shepard.
Yeah, no bonus power yet, but eventually I'll start getting them as I come along. Right. That's gonna be the one thing too. If I want to reset Shepard's own powers or any of my squad mates, I can. Thankfully though, for the first time it's for free. But with each reset, the costs will increase over time. So yeah, I bear that in mind. And of course, as far as the additional power bonus, I need to keep an eye out for any unique opportunities. There's a couple I have in mind. Because I mean, as far as abilities, I have something for barriers and armor. I have something for shields. Barriers to some extent too. I am probably gonna need to reassign that because I'm not necessarily looking to hit multiple people. Recharge speed. Yeah. I'm sure I'll figure it out later. I wonder where Garner is. Because he was the chef in the last game. No one's there at the moment. But Garrus normally would be there. But I'm sure we'll find him soon. Oh. Yep, what was Miranda's office is now Liara's. Ah, Glyph.
Commander Shepard, it's a pleasure to see you again.
Okay, good thing that
You're
is
the drone from the Shadow Broker's ship.
Dr. Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph instead of Info Drone, 95% of the time. If you have a moment, I'd like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office.
Alright.
It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
Gonna need that.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you.
Meeting
with the council didn't go too
wait, fuck.
Looks like you brought more than just that drone from your ship.
A few things were
So you have
what I can get.
Hold on, I need a
the thought means.
Because it's like, shoot.
Commander,
Everything okay down?
feels like home.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Guess a checkup.
Now last.
Hit it better.
That's it.
Yeah.
We should be good for a long time. So no, we need to end this war. We should be good for a long.
I'll see you around.
Take care, Shepard.
Alright. That was a whoopsies. Because it did. I'm kind of make sure I can't catch the Lil thing.
You're the drone.
If you have a moment, it analyzes information.
And what should I be looking for?
In the meantime.
Meeting with the council didn't go too well, huh?
Yeah.
It was less than ideal.
I'm shocked.
At least the council can't deny the Reapers exist. But I'm not sure how much comfort that is while they bicker over which portion of the galaxy to save.
Wow. Becoming the big info brokers turned you into a real cynic, Liara. I like it.
I'm flattered. I think.
This terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
Operative Farron. Oh yeah, one of Liara's friends. I'm not really worried. Yeah, I'm not really worried about ammo at the moment. At least not too terribly. The shields. Okay, yeah. These will definitely be very nice along the way. Because I do want to keep my shield up as much as I can. Hello, Glyph.
Looks like you brought more than just that drone from your ship.
Yeah.
A few things were necessary. I'd be a very silent shadow broker without data feeds.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get. We'll need it to research this Prothean device.
Yep.
Until we understand precisely what it does, it's far too dangerous to use.
Did the Protheans actually complete this weapon?
You mean, will it work? They wouldn't have poured their last resources into this device if they thought otherwise. But we really need to find out just what kind of weapon they left us.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded gun.
Absolutely. The damage it could cause if it backfired is unthinkable. People were finally starting to listen before the Reapers came. If we'd had a little more time, maybe Earth wouldn't. I'm sorry. I understand if you don't want to talk about it.
The thought means a lot, Liara. Thanks.
Yeah.
You're welcome. And since I didn't mention it before, it's good to be back, Shepard. Hello again, Shepard.
We'll talk later.
Of course.
Oops.
Hello again, Shepard.
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
Yeah.
Since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I started looking for defenses against the Reapers. The Protheans were the only ones with substantial information on them.
Yeah.
The older civilizations. I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Yep.
Like on Mars?
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
What's been happening with you as the broker, Liara?
It's been exciting. The old broker's ship, impressive, but it was never meant to be space-worthy.
Right.
Which meant the elusive man eventually tracked me down on Hagalaz.
What happened?
I knew he was coming. Farron and I loaded as much of the ship's specialized hardware onto a shuttle as we could. We got away from Cerberus's ships after arranging an appropriate distraction.
What kind of distraction?
Sending the broker's ship exploding into a Cerberus cruiser.
Good.
I don't think the elusive man expected me to give up my resources in such a spectacular fashion.
You brought your little helper with you?
Its name is Glyph. It helped sort through all the data that led me to the archive on Mars.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure to be of assistance, Doctor.
Glyph's interfaced with the data feeds. Its analytical software should come in handy.
That's good.
How much do you know about this Prothean artifact?
Very little. We're fortunate enough data survived to piece together the blueprints. Decoding them will require as many specialists as we can find.
It's that high-tech?
I'd have killed for a glimpse of it during graduate school.
We'll talk later.
Hopefully meant figuratively.
Of course.
Fight the monitors. Alright, 2 more places to check. Alright, that's gonna be closed at the moment because there's someone we need to find. No, nothing new. Not that I could really chat with her per se, because there's nothing really valuable from her at the moment of chatting with her, because it's either she stays on the ship or you boot her out, but I'd rather not. Monolith Sovereign and Shadow Broker's ship. Always keep an eye out for the little thing. Adams.
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams. What are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious choice.
So, what do you think of our SR-2?
Yeah.
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship.
Yeah.
And about that, Cerberus, I mean. I owe you an apology.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chalk was contacting me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back, and I'm sorry for that.
Why didn't you join us?
I saw what happened to you when the Normandy went down.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't trust that it was really you, and I certainly didn't trust Cerberus. Also, as an officer of the Alliance, I don't just leave my post, you know?
Can't blame you.
Your Alliance first. That's the way it should be.
Thank you, Commander. Glad to be aboard.
What do you think of Edie?
Yeah.
We had a good talk during the retrofit. A little strange at first, talking shop with an AI.
AI? I thought Edie posed as a VI to keep the likes of you from unplugging her.
Yeah, but I saw through her. Have you seen her hardware? Processing power is off the charts. And then there were the problems that kept fixing themselves. If I hadn't had her pegged, I would have sworn I was losing it.
You never expressed any skepticism, Lieutenant Adams.
I figured I'd better play it safe with the Cerberus AI, Edie. No offense.
None taken. As long as you keep your fingers out of my cognizance processors.
In the beginning, I tried disconnecting her from key processes without giving myself away. Easier said than done. But Joker seemed to trust her, and in time I saw her advantages. Even grew to like her.
Yeah.
Does the new Normandy stack up to the old SR-1?
Stack up. It blows the old ship away.
Yep.
The Tantalus drive core has been completely overhauled. The SR-2 might be nearly twice the size, but the new drive core is 3 times bigger. This ship can fly. That said, Cerberus isn't too high on safety. If pushed past her limits, this core would vent into engineering. Guess it gives my team incentive to keep her well balanced during a firefight.
Do your job or get vaporized.
Pretty much. I noticed you upgraded the kinetic barriers with cyclonic technology. Should help reduce the draw when under missile fire.
Yep.
Hopefully that means fewer vaporized engineers.
The IES stealth system is significantly improved. It can handle a higher blue shift of our emissions.
That's important.
And that means?
We should be able to drop out of FTL without triggering every sensor in range. Very handy for stealth reconnaissance. All in all, the Normandy is a marvel of engineering.
Yeah.
Is your family okay?
My parents are serving on Viridian Zenith, an Alliance agricultural vessel. My sister is a navigator on the SSV Benjamin Davis.
Oh.
Happy to report that both vessels are safely under Hackett's command.
That's good, at least.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, sir.
I'll leave it to it. Alright, nothing else at the moment. But yeah, that area where Diane is at, that used to be for the garbage compactor, although, see, that's gone. This, very new. Weapon upgrades. Yep. Yep, this is another thing too as far as the upgrades. If you ever want to upgrade the weapons in game, you do it here. But of course at a cost. But of course with that, with every upgrade you increase the weapon's damage, of course ammo capacity, which is reserves, not the magazine, and reduce the weight, which that's gonna be important. Alright, so at the moment, improve the katana, shuriken for now, and the predator. Well, I suppose I got the credits. I'll prove everything to a 2. Yep, 97. So it's actually getting better. Went from 96 to 97. And if I were to technically like remove everything, could have like basically very fast ability with one gun, but I'd ideally not rather risk that. Alright, where's the dog? Ah, there he is. There's the fella.
Hey there.
Cortez. Oh. Procurements. Oh yeah, remote access, but I have to pay extra. I didn't see Casa anywhere though, that's annoying. Melee stunner, which I don't really want. Model Alliance Kodiak Shuttle. I'll probably just do the magazine upgrade. And probably the piercing mod, because I do want to have something pretty potent at range. But I'm not going to get any. That, it would be better just... Yeah. Now, here I'm going to... I do want to still stay with Ashley. I'm going to be careful here. Because with this game, you, as male Shepard, you could romance Cortez. And as femme Shep, you could romance Trainer. Yeah.
Lieutenant Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot. Got news about our supply chains, Commander.
Nice to meet you, Lieutenant. What's going on?
Sorry to just jump in, Commander. There's so much to be done, I get caught up in the tasks at hand.
He's always like that. You need to chill out, Esteban.
So you do care, Mr. Vega? Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
So what's happening with our supply chains, Lieutenant?
Alliance procurement chains are in chaos, but the Citadel's economy is still running. I can network to Citadel retailers. You can view inventory and make purchases right from this console.
When I network to a new store, I'll let you know.
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
So you're my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
I wasn't assigned as Normandy's pilot. Not much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead.
Speaking of that,
in my experience, it made sense for me to take over, especially given Mr. Vega's love of mid-air collision.
To save the day, pendejo.
I'm also responsible for logistics, making sure the armory and shuttle are properly stocked and maintained.
Do you maintain this armory?
I share that duty with our illustrious Mr. Vega. Though I believe the only weapon he really cares to maintain is himself.
You know you love the show, Esteban.
The first retrofit we did was to move the armory down. Now you get off the elevator, pick your gear, and head right into the shuttle.
Just like the original Normandy.
Kinda.
Welcome back to the Alliance, Commander.
How long have you been with the Alliance?
About 10 years. I enlisted in First Fleet serving on the SSV Hawking, flying F-61 Tridents most. I love the Trident. It practically dances in low atmo. I spent as much time tinkering on my bird as flying her. Got a bit of a reputation.
So, you can fly fighters and fix them.
Yeah, and I got a knack for procurement, too. They assigned me to the Normandy retrofit team about 5 months ago to oversee all cargo bay modifications.
That's good.
What happened to the M44 Hammerhead?
I'm wondering.
It was sent to the tech labs for a retrofit. To afford mobility with such a small ESO core, its design sacrificed armor plating. The lab engineers are trying to improve that. After the Reaper invasion, those labs are probably just a pile of rubble.
Damn it! Even with the problems I had with the Hammerhead.
The Kodiak seems a bit different.
Good eyes, Commander. This is the UT-47A Kodiak. It's got an upgraded ESO core and prototype stealth technology based on the Normandy design. For quick drops, I can get you in and out virtually. She flies like a brick, so that's why you need a good pilot.
Yeah?
You were stationed on Earth. Do you have family there?
I'm an only child. Lost my parents years ago. I had a husband back when I was stationed at Ferris Fields. The Collectors took out the whole colony. I'd rather not talk about it.
Keep up the hard work, but don't kill yourself.
Yes, Commander.
Yep, now to talk with James. He's gonna be the last one.
Hey, Shepard. How'd it go with the council?
Oh, well.
Same as usual. Non-committal. Unhelpful.
Bet they still wanted you to help them out, no?
Yeah. We're gonna rescue a Turian Primarch from Palaven.
Sounds like fun. Never been to the Turian homeworld. You down here for a reason?
Just came down to talk.
Great. Not sure what there is to talk about. You already know my service record.
I don't, actually. I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Right.
Yeah.
Forgot about that. Well... Think you can dance and talk at the same time?
I think I can handle it.
Okay, loco. Let's dance.
Loco.
Don't push your luck, Vega. With age comes wisdom. And rank.
Ha! You sound like my old CO.
Oh yeah? And who was that?
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader.
Was?
Died. With most of my squad. Protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
And the colony?
It was either them, or the intel we had on the collectors. Intel we could have used to destroy them. I chose the...
Sorry. That's a tough call.
The best part was, we didn't really need the intel in the end. Because you were out saving the galaxy by taking down the entire collector homeworld.
A suicide mission at that.
You didn't know. You can't blame yourself, Vega.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
Just a guess.
You a shrink too?
Nope. But that stunt back on Mars was reckless. You're lucky to be alive.
Yeah.
So?
So? Maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe... I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn war!
Maybe you are.
Yeah.
But if you're half as good as I think you are, we need you alive.
Thanks for the pep talk.
Anytime.
Hey. Thanks for the dance, loco.
Loco, huh?
I can think of worse things to call you.
As long as you remember who's in charge, you can call me whatever you want.
Oh, I won't forget.
Yep, and that's gonna be the first. But fortification is a bit more melee focused, which I'm not trying to put too much effort on.
Hey again. What's up?
What's with you and the nicknames?
Yeah.
It's just my way of remembering people. Some people just don't match their names, you know? So, I just give them a new one.
So, I'm a loco, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty crazy, but the shit you've done makes me look sane.
Uh-huh.
You mentioned a mission you had against the Collectors. What happened?
Pretty much what I said. Things went foobar, and I was one of the few to make it out. You want the rest of the story, you're gonna have to get me really drunk, or...
Or what?
That's about it. Sorry, Commander. Just not interested in talking about that. Next topic?
Alright.
You had a hard time leaving Earth. You still want to head back?
Hell yeah. But I get it now. It's not where I'd be most useful. Not yet, anyway.
We'll get back there.
I know. And I'll do whatever it takes to get us there, Commander.
Maybe no more shuttle crashes.
No promises now that I've gotten the taste for it.
Oh.
Besides, I like to keep Esteban on his toes.
You got family back on Earth?
Yeah, an uncle. Retired military. Got a few cousins I haven't heard from in a while.
You and your uncle close?
Yep. He was the reason I joined the Marines and was about the only good thing in my life after my mom died.
No dad?
He's there. Somewhere. But I'm not sure I'd call him family. Not anymore. I would like to find out how my uncle's doing, though.
Yeah?
I take it you and Lieutenant Cortez know each other.
Yeah, Esteban did a stint on Fel Prime where me and my squad were stationed. I caught up with him on Earth a few months back. He's a good guy. Just don't tell him I said so. It'll go to his head.
I'll talk to you later.
You bet.
Alright, I think with that should be all there is for now. Alright. And I've only scratched the surface on this game, but I am going to have to call it here for the stream. And as far as the chat pop-ups, I do apologize, folks. I disappear. I I've lost it for the moment, but I'm hoping looking to get that fixed before the next stream. And of course, with that in mind, I am not going to be able to stream a Thursday as I have some other plans for that day. But Saturday should be still a go for another playthrough run for Mass Effect 3, and by that point, I should have the chat fixed. And of course, just in case you didn't know or were not made aware, I did put out a post on YouTube and Twitter. If you guys do have some suggestions on what games you want to see me stream, let me know on those posts respectively, and I'll see if I have those games up on there. I'm looking to kind of add some variety to add with Mass Effect 3. But with that in mind, I do plan sometime next week to hopefully do a multi-game stream, play a couple different lesser-known games, or games that don't have a whole lot going for them, like Mass Effect or Need for Speed Most Wanted. Yeah, apart from that, hopefully you all did enjoy the stream, aside from the hiccups. And if you did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube, and be sure to follow me on Twitter. And I'll see you all in the next stream. Peace.